Good morning, friends. It's time for another spelling week, and our spelling objective for this week is our long I again. And this time we're going to be learning some more spellings for long I. We're going to be working on I by itself, how sometimes that can say long I sound. Blank Y, which means it's going to be at the end of a word. IGH, we've talked about that one a little bit. And IE. So we're going to be learning all the rest of the spellings for long I. Remember the long I says I. All right, let's go to the next page. All right, here we can see a picture of something, and I think it has one of our objectives for the week, one of our spellings for long I. All right, out loud, say what that is right now. Oh, I think you're right. It's a light. L-I-G-H-T. So the I, G, and H all say one sound together. I. So when we sound out this word, we simply sound out L, I, T, light. All right, let's go and see what else we're going to learn today. Look at all these pictures. Here's the rest of our objectives for long I. I see, like in that first picture, the picture of a pie. And pie is spelled P-I-E. If we look at the IE, we know that says I. So when we sound it out, we just simply say I, pie. Let's look over here. Here we have a child, and we have just the I. Now sometimes that happens when we have an L right beside it. So you can see that L there. We have some other words or letters are like that as well. That if there's an L right after it, it says it's long sound. But let's look at our sounds in this word. Ch. Ild. There's that blend. Old, child, child. All right, here's another one. All right, so there's a fly. And notice that the Y is at the end of the word. So our beginning blend, full, I, fly. All right, here's another one with I-G-H, and then we have T. The I-G-H is what says I. Ready? Oh, K and N together say one sound. I, t, night. All right, here's your spelling list for the week. You should have this in your packets. So this is Unit 7, Week 3. And remember, you're going to be using this page to write your spelling words every day, at least once, if not a few times a day. Write a sentence for each word. Remember to be using them and your high frequency words. You need to use those in your spelling sentences too. Have someone quiz you. Every other day or so, have someone quiz you on some of the words, including your high frequency words. Take a final test Friday. Don't forget to keep your schedule with a final test Friday. All right, our theme for our unit is the past, the present, and future. Our essential question in this unit is, why is the past important? You are definitely reading a lot of information about the past and how it's similar and how it's different, and then how is that important for our future that we learn about our past. This week, we're going to be working on the long I vowel teams. I by itself, IE, IGH, and blank Y. And open syllables. An open syllable allows a letter to have its long sound. So here's our spelling words. Our first one is high with H-I-G-H. So our sounds are I, high. Number 2, the word is pies. So our sounds are I-S, pies. That means more than one pie. Number 3, the word is bright. We have a blend in the beginning. Bright, bright. Number 4, the word is child. We just did that one together. So our sounds are ch, child. Number 5, we have our Y at the end. Our sounds are sk, I, sky. Number 6, we have IE at the end of the word. So our sounds are tie, like you tie your shoes. Number 7, we have the I by itself. Remember I told you that sometimes that I next to an L right behind it, we'll say that long I and then I with an N as well. We see that with O a lot. Find, there's that blend ND at the end. Find. All right, number 8, we have our Y at the end. Remember WH says I, Y. All right, and here's our 2 high frequency words. Number 9 is again, and number 10 is country. All right, here's our high frequency words. Our first one, again, is again. Our next word is country, round, they. Remember that TH blend. They. Here's your review words. That means you should be knowing, you should know these words. They are in review. Where, people, draw, you, know, found, always, live, work, long, off, small. All right, remember to come back to this page often and practice your words. All right, here is our fluency, and that little gray strip at the bottom will come back up when we get down to the bottom. So I'm going to not use the cursor and go all the way down to the bottom, but I will read all the way to the bottom. All right, Unit 7, Week 3, long I. Our words across the top are pie, sky, night, might, bright. Those are all of our objective for the week. Our high frequency words, again, country, round, they, outside. All right, remember that you need to come to this page many times every day. You need to come to this page so many times throughout the week, and you need to practice this fluency. I'll read it for you. There are many things that people in our country like, but one thing they like the most is pie. I love a nice apple pie. I could eat it again and again and again. My mom and dad might make pie about once a week. They use good, ripe apples and a thick, round pie pan. Okay, I'm not going to move the cursor anymore so that this will go away. We eat the pie outside as we watch the stars in the night sky. They are so bright, they light up the sky. All right, make sure you practice that many times. All right, on this page, you could pause it here and you could use a whiteboard if you have it, or your papers, and you could rewrite the sentences and fill in the blanks. So it says high frequency words. Read the words in the box sentence. Write the word that best completes each sentence. Remember, if a word starts a sentence, it begins with a capital letter. Don't forget that. I already am looking with my eyes, and I see that number 4 will start the sentence, so that needs to be capital. The words are again, around, they, country, round. Number 1 says, I put the blank beads in a bag. All right, so you need to figure out what word goes there. Number 2, many people live in this blank. Number 3, I will read the tale blank. All right, read the tale. That means this is a story like a fairy tale, T-A-L-E. Remember that you can pause it, fill in your sentence, and then you can go on to the next sentence. Number 4, blank, ride the bus with me. All right, once you've filled those in, you need to write a sentence using a high frequency word. So make sure you do that one on your own. Time does not let me stop now. I can only record for so long. All right, here's our next page. Phonics, long I vowel teams and single letters. Read the words in the box below. Circle the words with the long I sound. Then write each long I word in the chart under the correct spelling pattern. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, which ones actually had the long I sound? Our first word here is blink. You have to decide, does it have long I or short I? Blink. Drill. Fright. High. List. My. Child. Fly. Grip. Lie. Mild. Oops, sorry. Mild. Tie. All right, so there were some words in here that do not have the long I sound. So hopefully when we were going over it, you figured out that blink will not go on this list. Drill also will not fit this list. The word list is a short I. It will not go with this list. And grip will not fit. So those words will not be put on this list. So here, long I spelled with I, you would just write down on your piece of paper which ones have this. And I will give you one of them. One of them is child. Child would go here. Long I spelled with I-E. I wonder which ones would go there. I know that pie would. P-I-E, pie. Long I spelled with I-G-H. So you're going to look up here, which ones have I-G-H, and write that on your paper. Long I spelled with Y. Which ones have Y at the end that say that long I sound? And then it says write a sentence using a long I word. So on your notebooks, you could do that as well. All right, remember that you can pause this and you could write this down in your notebook. All right, our last page. This page is for you to do handwriting, for you to use for your final test, for you to quiz yourself with, whatever you like to do. I added this in this week new. So here's our spelling word, sky, and our sentences, look up in the sky. You can use that however you want to. Tie. Did you tie your sneakers? Find. I hope to find a nice pet. High. The nest is high on a branch. Why? Why do dogs shed? That means they lose their fur. They do that once a year, at least. Bright. The sun is bright at the beach. Pies. Oh, that means more than one. Dad baked peach pies. Child. The child has a rag doll. Again. We will plant seeds again. All right, for this last one, I won't read it with the cursor so that little spot will go away. The last word is